His name was Julius Pierpont Patches, but everyone knew this lovable clown as JP, the mayor of the city dump who lived in a shack, broadcasting first in black and white from KIRO TV in 1958.
We didn't have any of those miracle electronic gee whiz effects. We were pioneers, and we didn't know what we were doing. I still don't know what I'm doing.
Chris Wheatus brought the character with him from a Minneapolis TV station where he inherited the role after the original JP left.
And I was asked to take over the program, and I didn't want to because I didn't want to put all that makeup on.
Wheatus never really thought of himself as a clown.
I didn't know how to juggle. I didn't know how to make balloons. I didn't know any of that stuff. I wasn't a clown. I was really more of an actor.
An actor who had a gift, the ability to make others laugh.
Now I'm calling the strength from my tippy toes.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Strength.
Yes.
Okay.
It's flowing.
Yeah, look at it come right up there. Boy, you and Rosie Greer. Wow.
The shows were spontaneous, made up on the spot, nothing scripted. If something went wrong on live television, they just rolled with it.
They've already done it for me?
Yeah.
You mean they did like that?
Ooh. Try it again.
You ready? Here we go.
JP was joined by other characters from the KIRO studio crew. Bob Newman played many roles, most notably that of JP's girlfriend, Gertrude.
Oh, you see, because you're going to have another accident, and all of a sudden those prepared accidents are going to nail me in the face with this pine.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right, Julius. It's nice, isn't it? Good.
He had almost magical powers, the ability to look through this ICU2 TV set into his television audience and recognize boys and girls who had birthdays.
Well, last Monday, Lindsay had a birthday. Lindsay was 6 years old, and on Tuesday, Stephanie was 4.
And he encouraged all of them to become Patches pals, to mind their mommy and daddy, wash up, drink milk, and say their prayers.
I don't think there were any deep psychological or educational lessons to be learned other than have fun, take care of your parents, your brothers and sisters, and be a good friend to everyone.
Off camera, friends described Wheatus as a complete ham, hilarious, always cracking jokes, a master storyteller, a guy who didn't have to assume the role of a clown. It came to him naturally.
And Julius, it's time for you to say something right now.
Goodbye.
That was close.
After 23 years on the air, the last JP Patches show was broadcast in 1981. This was the longest-running, locally produced children's show in the country. Chris Wheatus continued to work as a floor director at KIRO until he retired at the age of 62.
Everyone say, "Hi, JP."
And he continued to put the makeup on for personal appearances to crowds of Patches pals who now brought along their children and, yes, even grandchildren.
It's nostalgia. I think they want to relive their youth and remember all the good times and the fun they had when they were kids, and I think I bring that back to them, you know.
Even as he aged into his 70s and 80s, JP was still clowning around with no plans to retire.
As long as I can move, I can still get around, folks.
In 2008, JP and Gertrude got over to the Fremont neighborhood to unveil a lasting tribute to them and their characters.
1, 2, 3, go!
A statue.
The love that we share for JP and for Gertrude, and how much all of us thank them for letting us be kids forever. God bless you both, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Patches pals. You're the ones that made this all possible. Thank you very much.
Do we have Patches pals here?
At the age of 83, the word retirement came out of Chris Wheatus' mouth, and the announcement that he would do just a few more final appearances.
I am so proud to be an American.
This one at the Evergreen State Fair was classic JP. Kindergartners reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, a game of Simon Says, a hula hoop contest.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for, my departure. Wait!
When it was over, more than one person stood up to thank Wheatus for the memories. The man in the clown makeup said he never considered this work. It was fun. He felt honored and blessed.
Thank you very much. I love you all, I really do. And that's sincere.